With Kevin, it's been a challenge sometimes to keep the pitch count down in the early innings. How big was that for him in the middle innings to get the quick outs, no strikeouts till the eighth, so quick outs?
Well, especially anytime that's important. You like that, but especially with the weather like this today. And I know his teammates are a big fan of his, but even more so today. You know, he and Cash on and off the field, but that's impressive. I always kind of look at the player of the game and you pitch 8 innings in that weather and give your team that type of chance to win. That's impressive.
Buck, you have that pop-up that drops in beginning the 4th inning, and then you guys immediately take advantage of it after Adam gets on. It just sort of seems like it was a nice way to open the door.
That sounds funny to say, but, those are the type of things that have been happening to us. Ball gets in the sun, and I don't care who you are. If the ball gets in the sun and stays in the sun, a lot of work's done about trying to be ready for it when it does come out, if it does. Kinsler's as good a second baseman as there is. I thought one of the big keys today, the things we haven't been doing, was to add on runs. You get the 6th spot, and we add on some more runs, and that keeps a good, mentality going.
4 home runs and a strong pitching out.
He's filthy. See you, Mark. Filthy.
Well, 4 home runs and a strong start. Does it kind of feel like the good old days for you out there?
It's like I say all the time, people talk about the good old days. These are the good old days. They're going to be talking about, I don't live in that. Everything's relevant today, and doesn't mean, obviously we got a long way to go, but I want the guys to feel positive going into the off day. John, get back in there. Wilkerson has the symptoms of an oblique. It just bothered him to hit. And I didn't want to take another chance with him that last inning. He brought to our attention about the 7th inning. He wasn't going to hit again, but that's why John was in there.
Do you think that
Rasmus got a little better as the game went on.
Do you think that the team's results are kind of obscuring some of the progress that Kevin's made?
That's a good point. It's not just him. There's a lot of pitchers that, I look at where Castro's come from his background, and, there's a lot of good things going on from that standpoint, but God's is a good example of that. He's only gotten, I thought he started out pretty well, and I don't know, not chuckle or eye roll, any of that stuff. It's just when I hear people there's some negative. Kevin's, he's cut his teeth in the American League East, and he's kind of a good hardened to it. This guy doesn't dwell around too much on successes and failures. He comes from a college program that he was just getting warmed up at 130. He always looks at me when I take him out, regardless of the pitch count. I don't think he's used to that, but he's getting an extra day next time out, so felt comfortable letting him get to 100.
It's a long time since you guys had a win at home.
We're undefeated in July.
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying, right?
Different feeling walking off the field after a very tough
Of course. Yeah, of course. Now, you said it. It's, I like good people to, we have good people. It just hadn't happened for us, but, we got half the season left. That's the approach we're taking.
I guess the court's that Wednesday.
Pardon?
Do you have a starter for Wednesday?
Let me reconvene with Roger. We'll get it out there on the off day. I just want to see where we all are. I was hoping to stay away from Castro today, but so we'll see the way it figures out. I'll let you know shortly.
The flip side of what he asked is that this was another Sunday win to avoid a winless homestand. I mean, everyone you talk about the fans being who you guys play for, the players do. Do you think that they're getting this team's best when you guys do play here?
We're not winning enough games here when we play here, so that's not your best. That's a pretty easy answer, right? No, we want to do better. We haven't been able to hold some leads when we got them. Today we did.